Shortcake ASMR. What's going on? Why are my hands tied up? Untie me now. What kind of monster are you? What? Taking me for questioning? What the hell are you talking about? Get your hand off me. Don't touch me, you human. I know what you're kinda like. Filthy pink pigs, the lot of you. I've seen how you treat drow women. Absolutely disgusting. Well, what do you intend with me then? You've captured me and tied me up. Forgive me if I don't assume the worst. What? Murder? Why do you think that I've murdered someone? I don't know what mess you're trying to rope me into, but I'll not have any of it. And pray tell me, what good do you think it would do me to murder one of your kind? Well, I'm very sorry that one of your friends got himself offed in the night, but I had nothing to do with it. Just because I was sleeping nearby your camp doesn't mean that I'm the one that did it. You have no evidence to prove otherwise. I'm just another traveller such as yourself. I'm on my way from the Underdark to a nearby elven village. For business purposes. Though none of that business is yours. And now I awaken in the dead of night, having been tied up by you and accused of murder. You can't take me back to your camp. You know how humans react to my kind. They're not exactly the most friendly towards one another. If you take me in there, into a group of humans, I will be crucified. Besides, you have no evidence to suggest that I killed one of your friends, your companions. Why would I? I'm not the fondest of humans, it's true, but I prefer to stay well away from your kind. A lot of good that seems to have done me. There are all manner of beasts and criminals out here in the woods at night, especially in these parts. You can't accuse me of murder just because I so happen to have set up my camp nearby. Do you normally go around accusing the first person you see of every crime that you ever hear of? And do you really think if I did murder your friend, I would simply go back to my camp to have a nice sleep? Any murderer with an ounce of sense would flee the crime scene. Not cozy up next to a fire in their sleeping skins. Please, I haven't done anything to you or any of your friends. I'm just trying to go about and make my way in this world, which is not an easy thing to do when you're alone, and especially not for a drow that comes up to live on the surface. I'm sorry about your friend. I wish there was something I could do to help, but I didn't do anything to hurt any of you. I haven't seen or heard anything suspicious either. So I'm afraid I'm probably not going to be much help to you. But if you drag me back there, tied up into a group of angry humans, you know that they're going to blame me for it, just as you did. You're surely aware of how my kind are viewed by yours. We've not always had the best relationship. Though perhaps, hopefully, things may change in the not too far off future. And we can't be blaming each other for things like this, just because we're different from one another. After all, perhaps we are not so different. You humans are, of course, hot-headed and quick to judge, but so too can my kind be. In fact, dare I say that both of us are very far from perfect. Do you have any mages with you in your group? No? Your friend that was murdered was a magic user. Right. Well, I am too. Perhaps I could help you. I mean, I don't want to intrude at such a difficult time, but, well, perhaps my skills and spells could be of use. I know a few divination rituals that may help cast light upon your friend's demise. What do you say? If I help you find your friend's murderer, you will, of course, have no reason to keep me prisoner anymore. And you can let me go. How does that sound? I must say I'm not used to working together with humans, but it appears I have no choice. If it is to prove my innocence, I am happy to do so. I understand it must be difficult for you now. I imagine if one of my loved ones was tragically murdered, I would probably be a bit quick to jump to conclusions as well. If a stranger was found not too far from my camp, I can see how perhaps maybe you were a bit hasty to make assumptions. I have no hard feelings towards you. We are, after all, creatures of flesh and blood, and our heart is what guides us. No matter how hard we might try to use our heads, the heart will always win. Tell me, where was your group headed? Oh, yes. It is the same elvish settlement that I am destined for. Perhaps our fates cross path for a reason. I'm happy to help you and solve this mystery of your friend's death. And then, perhaps, you can accompany me there. The road is treacherous and, to be honest, not one that I was looking forward to braving alone. even if that does mean accompanying a group of human warriors. Your people fight well. You're strong. I have no doubt that you'll be able to make it there unscathed. Apart from your friend. I am sorry. It must be difficult for you to come to terms with now. I shan't speak of it further, but I am happy to help. If you untie my hands, you can take me back to your camp, and I will help you there. I will perform the ritual, and it should give me insight into how your friend died. Are you sure it was murder? Well, we shall see. Come along. Take me to your camp. I'm not scared. I know that I am innocent, and I'm happy to help you solve this mystery. But you must stand up for me in front of your other human companions. They will probably not take kindly to one of my kind entering into their camp at this hour under these circumstances. Very well. Take me there, and I will see if I can help.
What the hell is this? Why have you brought a spider fucker into our camp? Is she the one that did this?
See, I told you they wouldn't be very welcoming.
Shut it, underscum. You're lucky I don't end you here and now. What do you mean, calm down? Wilbur is dead, and we have no idea who did it. It was probably this cave dweller you've dragged in here.
Actually, I'm here to help. I'll be performing a divination ritual to find out how your friend died.
Oh yeah, you've come to help. And I'm the mistress of the Elf King. Whatever. I've got enough to deal with right now. But if she tries anything, this will be on you. First sign of trouble, and I will have her pretty little head. You got me?
Well, he was nicer than I expected, to be honest. Show me. Where is your friend? Have you touched or moved the body yet? He's still in the tent. Right. Take me there if you can. The ritual won't take long. All right. Poor thing. There's no overtly visible signs of trauma, just a little blood pooling at his mouth. Strange. Well, all I have to do is touch him, make contact with his skin, and then I can view his final moments. Here, if you hold my hand, You can see it too, if you want to. But I won't force you to. Though I suppose you will need a way of knowing if I'm telling the truth or not. Here, hold my hand. All right. Don't worry, I'll be here for you. And if it gets too distressing, I'll stop, all right? Okay. Hold my hand. I'll just place my hand onto his arm. Do you see it? It's him in the tent. And he is mixing potions together. Did he normally do that? He made the potions for your whole group. Right, okay. What is he doing? Oh, no. Do you see that? That herb that he's crushing up and putting into the potion? That's purple hog flower. It's known to be very poisonous, though unfortunately it's very difficult to distinguish the flower from the dragon tear plant, which is commonly used in many basic potions, though not too many know about it. Purple hog flower is incredibly rare, and it only flowers in these parts, near entrances to the Underdark. And only at this time of year, too. Look, you can see he's drinking the potion. Oh no. Poor thing. Your friend was not murdered. He just accidentally, I assume, poisoned himself. Look here, on his table, at his potion kit. Yes, you can see. This is purple hog flower. It's incredibly toxic. Well, I suppose there you have your answer. I do not blame him. It is very difficult to distinguish the two flowers from each other, unless you're a very well-trained herbalist. Even my people, we don't pick anything at this time of year. We save up purple dragon tears so that we have enough, and we completely avoid harvesting any at this time, just to be safe. Though I suppose, being from so far away, your people would probably not know that. What a shame. I'm so sorry. But at least you know I'm not a murderer. And at least you know now that your friend had as peaceful a death as one can have, falling asleep and not waking up. I suppose for a warrior, that kind of death is not too common. I'm so sorry that this has happened. Such a tragic accident. I'll give you some time. Perhaps you would like to go and break the news to your companions. I'm sure they will at least feel a bit at rest, knowing that there is not a murderer afoot. I can wait for you. Could you perhaps show me to your tent? I would rather not be standing around what people believe to be a murder scene. Thank you. This is your tent here. All right, very well. I will wait for you here. I'm very sorry about what happened to your friend. Such a tragic accident. But know that I am here for you. You may be a human, but you have been good to me. And I can tell that behind your rough warrior exterior, there is a good heart. Please, take your time. Don't worry. When you're ready, I'll be here waiting for you. And then perhaps we can talk more on what will come next. I feel perhaps our fates were twisted together for a reason. But go now, and I will wait for what tomorrow will bring.